What is up, everybody? It's your boy Jared from Hoot Network, and today we have a very interesting video. What would have changed if Ray Allen missed the most clutch shot of the past decade? What would that have meant for LeBron's career? Or another ring for Tim Duncan in that Spurs dynasty? What if Ray Allen misses this shot and the Miami Heat lose this series? And instead of winning 2 of 4 finals, they only win 1 of 4, leaving LeBron with only 1 ring and a failed run in Miami. Did this shot truly save LeBron and Heat's team's legacy? Find out right now on Hoop Insight.
Without any resistance. And Bryant goes to work. Bryant the drive. The crowd is into it. Allen shakes, brings it.
The day was June 18th, 2013, Game 6 of the 2013 NBA Finals. The Miami Heat were 1 game away from being sent home, and Tim Duncan and the Spurs were 1 win away from holding up their 5th trophy. San Antonio walked into American Airlines arenas ready to close the series out. This game went back and forth throughout the first half. San Antonio then dominated in the third quarter and went on a big run, and the trend continued into the fourth until LeBron led a double-digit comeback and scored 16 of his 32 points in the fourth quarter alone. The game seemed to be the Spurs to lose with only 28 seconds left and being up by 5. But then LeBron hits a clutch 3 to cut the lead, and we all know what happened after that.
Should the Spurs foul? Should Miami go for the 3 right away? Just attack the basket. James catches, puts up a 3. Won't go. Rebound Bosh. Back out to Allen. His 3-pointer. Bang!
Pause. What would we be saying right now if he missed this shot? What would the NBA history books look like today had he missed this? I think it's safe to say that it would look very different. So now what if instead of 2013 ending like this, it would have ended more like this? So in this hypothetical, the Spurs have now become back-to-back champions, beating the Miami Heat 2 years in a row. LeBron James is still stuck with only 1 ring and has now lost 4 out of his last 5 finals. Tim Duncan has finally become a back-to-back champion, and now after 2014 has captured 6 rings instead of 5, with 4 finals MVPs instead of 3. And this resume could easily propel him into the top 5 greatest players of all time. We are going to assume that everything still pans out the way it has. So LeBron leaves Miami and goes back to Cleveland and loses in 2015. That now gives him 3 finals losses in a row, and now losing 5 out of his last 6 finals. But then in 2016, they pull off the miraculous comeback in NBA history, and LeBron captures his 2nd ring and brings one back to the land, and then goes on to lose 2 more finals in a row after that in 17-18 and 18-19. This leaves LeBron James with a total finals record of 2-7. With the 1 ring he already has, which gets heavily criticized considering the whole Miami Heat free agency decision, etc., etc. But how does this affect LeBron's career? Losing 3 out of 4 in Miami, and then losing 3 out of 4 in Cleveland, 9 total finals trips in his career, and only having 2 rings to show for it. That does not look very good on anyone's career resume. So let's put this all onto paper and see how LeBron's hypothetical winning resume could have panned out if Ray Allen misses that shot. 2 wins out of 9 finals appearances, 2 finals MVPs, swept twice in 2007 and 2017, 2011 meltdown against Dallas, defeats OKC in 5 games for his 1st ring, lost in 6 games in 2013 to the Spurs, lost in 5 games in 2014 to the Spurs, lost in 6 games in 2015 to the Warriors. Then he completes a 3-1 comeback in 2016 against the 73-9 Warriors, lost in 5 games in 2017 to the Warriors, swept in 2018 against the Warriors, and then the Lakers missed the playoffs in 2019. Now that winning resume doesn't look like a lot of a winning. We still have to take into account the context behind all those losses, but regardless, that would have been a major stain on LeBron's legacy. But does LeBron's ring in Cleveland make up for all of those finals losses? Will people be blaming him for the majority of these losses? Or just giving him excuses and passes for why his team lost? This is tough, but I firmly believe that Ray Allen saved LeBron's legacy by hitting that shot. If that shot doesn't go in and LeBron's career panned out the way it has in this hypothetical, I do believe his all-time ranking takes a hit and he is no longer unanimously considered anywhere from being the GOAT to top 3 or 5 all-time anymore. I could see many NBA fans pushing him downwards to the bottom top 10 or even outside of the top 10 because of all those finals losses, and the biggest blemishes of his career in 2011 would just be more fuel to the fire if LeBron's career would have panned out the way it did in this hypothetical. So tell me, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments what you think of LeBron's career if it panned out the way it did in this video. Is he still in your GOAT debate, or top 3, even top 5, or would he be pushed out of your top 10? Please feel free to subscribe if you enjoy this content. Many more to come, and also consider following us on IG at hoop_network_ for more awesome basketball content. Thank you all again so much for watching this episode of our segment Hoop Insight. And again, this has been your boy Jared from Hoop Network signing off, and peace.
Evans.